Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from the strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
It's a shotgun run. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Look at now throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So it's second down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Miami offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. He's got room to run. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Play of the drive coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. He's found some room at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. now the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough-ass, good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And there's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. And the softball brought down after an excellent run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Receivers are bunched together. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab by the receiver. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
Really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. The fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down. Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Booker. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
important point-after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. Timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is intercepted.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
On the move now. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, that one's picked off.
And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football.
Makes the catch downfield.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. The Canes begin a new series here. First and 10. He'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
The Hurricanes will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Miami, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Look out, room to run here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Rebels are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. Across the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, this touch pass is going to be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Players are down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Now, you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, and the time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a dart right down the middle. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out. It's Punga. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll go with the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ending off on the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss in the play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints were all over that, and you could see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Punga. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. Great move in the open field. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. He finds his man. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here.
He's got the first and still going.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Snags it with throw.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially would have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker?
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw. The catch is made. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
And Kirky's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Canes! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Switch it up, looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up with a first down at the 41. First and 10 now for the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
The receiver makes the catch.
Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Bringing it out, it's Punga. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He gets loose. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
Pounding away with the run game.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. He's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped. So a crucial touchdown, but that was just the first part. Now you got to execute the onside kicker to give yourself a chance to win the national championship.
Well, as you know, Chris, this onside kick, I think it's the toughest play in the game. Both special teams units know that the play is coming, and they understand the stakes as well. And if the kicking team can somehow get the ball, then anything could happen.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the handstand, all over that to make the recovery. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.